Hello everyone, this is Mahan and we are here in Chatsworth, California and we are going to Mercer Woodwork. At Mercer Woodwork, they specialize in fine finish woodwork and furniture. I would like to invite you to go inside and see some of their work. Hi Steve.
Hi Mahan.
How you doing?
Very good.
Good to see you.
You too.
Good, good.
Welcome to our shop, Mercer Woodworks.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
That's nice. This is our office, obviously. This is where we do our business stuff, and in the back we have our main workshop. So if you'd like to take a little walk back there, we can do that and look at the stuff.
That would be great. I would love to take a look at the workshop.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Here are some plans for a project we're working on now.
Okay.
This is a pool room, and it has a wine cellar in the pool room as well. So
nice. Steve, can you tell us a little bit about what you do and your work a little bit, please?
Sure.
Okay.
We do a lot of woodworking for nice homes, and we do kitchens are kind of how we got started. Okay. And then it kind of branched out from there. We got into libraries and bathrooms, closets, fancy closets. Mm-hmm. We started making furniture after that, and coffee tables. Then we started getting into some nice fancy tables. We got into veneer work where we did nice designs on the top of the table in wood. And we also do finishing where we do the staining and the lacquer and the polishing. And we help with the design. Sometimes we work for other designers, and sometimes we design it ourselves for the client.
Okay, so a lot of times you design the work here yourself, basically, right?
Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah.
That's good. And do you print it here, right here on the?
Yeah, we have actually a plotter in the next room, which is a big printer, and it'll print out a 36-inch wide plan, so it's easy for everybody to see. Okay. We can kind of share that with the customer. So it makes it easy to see the plans.
Okay from the customer.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Make sure everybody's happy.
And do you only work with wood or other material also?
Mostly with wood, but we do use some other materials, metals, glass, and stone. A lot of the time people ask us to put a granite top on or a marble top. Okay. And since we've done a lot of kitchens, we usually work with the stone guy to do all the countertops in granite or marble or whatever the customer would like.
So Steve, how long ago did you start this business?
We started in 1985.
Oh wow, well, that long ago, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's been quite a while.
Okay.
And so we've got a little bit of experience now. And then these are some shots of the wine rack area. And so you see the whole house or the guest house on this one page. And then when we scroll down, you just see the wine racks now. This is our plotter where we print out the plans. This is an example of the plans. They're nice and big so they're easy to see. Everybody can kind of get a good idea of what's happening with the project. This is a floor plan for one particular job. This is the job we've been looking at actually. So this is nice and convenient, you know, to have this here at the shop. Hi, Mahan.
Hi. This is hard.
You know there's an easier way to do that.
What?
Let me show you some of the tools in the shop, and you'll be quite surprised how much easier it is.
Okay.
Let me show you this. There you go. That's a little easier, a little faster, huh? This is one of our main saws. This is...
I could tell.
This is some serious business here.
Yeah.
This is where the big panels are cut for the cabinetry, wall panels, big pieces of furniture. This is a nice accurate saw, an Italian saw. It cuts over 10 feet long and within a hundredth of an inch. It's very accurate.
Oh wow.
So this is, and it has a special blade on it. There's two blades on this saw. There's a scoring blade on the bottom and a main blade on the top. So the bottom blade cuts the wood first so that the top blade doesn't chip the bottom. It's already pre-cut. So it's a really nice feature.
This thing is moving.
Yeah, it's called a sliding table saw.
All right. Steve, I know you have a lot of machines here, but I always wondered, how do you curve the wood? I always was interested, like, how do they curve the wood to look like that in furniture or anything?
It's not really one machine that curves the wood. There's a few different ways to do it. You can cut the wood very thin so it's flexible, and then you can make a mold or take a piece of plywood, cut a circle the size you want, and then the wood flexes around that. Then we glue a few pieces together with a strap clamp all the way around it. And once the glue dries, the wood stays in that shape. For extremely big circles, that's a good way to do it. There's another way where you can actually take a big piece of wood and draw the curves on the wood and then use a jigsaw or a bandsaw to cut it. But there's some weak points to that. There's a strong point to the wood and there's a weak point. So it's done in sections that way and then fastened together.
When you say weak point, that means the wood could break? Or
yeah, if the wood is straight up like this, the grain of the wood is going up and down, that's the strongest way. But when you get, if the curve is coming across the grain this way, it breaks easier this way against the grain. So if you have a cross grain, it's a lot more vulnerable than a straight grain, you know. So, but I can show you the tools that we use, you know, for some of the process for bending things. Okay, so this is one of the machines that helps us to make curves. You can feed the wood in directly, or you can turn the wood. This is a very small blade, so it will curve quite easily. And you can make big circles, you can make small circles, and this is a very handy tool.
Yeah.
It's called the bandsaw.
Bandsaw?
Yeah, it's a great saw.
So these are the wine rack you were talking about, Steve?
Yes.
All right.
These are they're made out of mahogany, and these will end up in a cabinet. So these are the interior partitions inside the cabinet, and they're going to be about 4 inches apart, and the bottle will slide in here. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles in this area, and you can see we have quite a few of these to go to fill up. So they're going to have plenty of wine on hand for that big summer party.
All right. Now, the question that I have for you is your pricing, your bidding for the projects that you do. Can you explain a little bit on that?
What we try to do is we're very reasonable with the pricing. What we do is we figure out the amount of material we're going to need, and then our overhead that goes, you know, every month, like our building, our employees, and then we look at the finishing, the stain cost, and then the delivery cost and the installation. And we put those things together and we add about 10 or 15%, and that's how we come up with our price. Mahan, there's a good story behind this door.
What is the story?
The story is this lady is a school teacher, and on her spare time, she made this stained glass.
Oh,
and she asked us to build a door to go around her stained glass.
Oh, how nice is that? She made that herself?
She did, yes.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
It's gorgeous.
So we did a mahogany frame, and there's a detail here. This is actually called Purple Heart. It will withstand the weather quite well. We built this for her almost 10 years ago, and it's here now because she would like us to give it a fresh coat of varnish.
Oh, you built this 10 years ago? It looks like brand new.
It still looks good, yeah.
Beautiful.
So,
Gorgeous.
but when it gets a fresh coat of varnish, it'll look even newer again.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. But this is your old job.
Yeah, this is one of our old jobs,
Plus
exactly.
your clients' job.
And our clients,
Beautiful.
it's a combination.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us, Steve. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing us your amazing stuff, and hopefully our viewers appreciate it and like your work, and hopefully they will call you if they need any remodeling or any furniture, if they need great, high quality, top of the line furniture and work in their homes or offices.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be our pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming by. It's been nice to having you here today.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.